Morning, y'all. It's Kate at Kate Rambles On. Saturday morning. Pretty early. Let's see if I can see the clock without. Just now 8 o'clock. Getting ready to get in the shower. I'm going on a little adventure today with my younger brother and his wife. Hummingbirds. Painted Bunting was here just a moment ago. We're going to El Reno, Oklahoma, which is a small town, not tiny small, but a small town here in Oklahoma. It's where I was born. We lived there quite a bit when I was a kid. Oh, those nuthatches are just crazy. Just hoping the bunting would come back. But anyway, they're having the burger festival. The home where the original onion burger originated. And let's see, climbing up there at the very top of that little sprig is the downy woodpecker. He came down and got some seed off the seed cake, and now he went back up the top. So some of the stuff fluttering around. I'm trying to be slow. There's the nuthatches coming down the tree. Flying through here, we've got a bunch of goldfinches. They're all being a little suspect because I'm standing here with the door open, but there's that nuthatch. He's going over saying, having a bite of suet, and having a bite of the other seed cake. And then there's Blackwell sunflower seeds everywhere. And down there where he's at, probably got some safflower and some sunflower seeds, some mealworms. There was a mix for the bluebird mix. Okay, so it was bouncing on a limb down there on the grass. Little green thing moving on the ground. Kind of yellow green. There's another one right here in the tree. Right there. They're goldfinches. The green are probably the females or young males that haven't got all their gold. I think this one down on the bottom. And he looks like he's going to totally yellow up soon. But anyway, we're going to the Onion Burger Festival. And there's my painted bunting. Oh, he just flew over the fence. There he is. See him on the fence? He's wanting his turn at the feeder. So today on my way home, I'll stop and get another songbird mix. I mean, I like it to be heavy on the Blackwell sunflower seeds because, oops, sorry, I lost my spot. That's what the majority of the songbirds really love. But I know the bunting's like something smaller too. But he's still over on the big blue feeder. Probably get a better, there he is. He just chased the finch off. He's like, I want this one. I turned it around so the best post was on my side so I could see him better, and he's going back to that side between me and the tree. Maybe he feels safer there. But I notice he's going for the lower perches where there's the smaller millet and other seeds, and not just for the Blackwell sunflower seeds. But I posted a video. So they were migrating back to Oklahoma, and it looks like he remembered where yummy food is. And the females are about his size, but they're kind of a gray-green plain. I think that might be a female over on the big feeder. They're not as round as a finch, and their tails are different, but you have to really sit still and watch them. If I sat out here quietly, I did the other evening, and Merlin documented like 13, 14 different species it heard, and I saw so many. And looky here. That's a tufted titmouse. Oh gosh, yeah, no, that's my neighbor's propane tank. There you go. They have a little bit of a, kind of, to me, a little pale around the eyes, and they have a little crest. But the nuthatches have a beautiful little striped back and tail, and they were just swarming this tree. Now there's a nuthatch. It's hard for me to see. He's up there pecking. That might have been the tufted titmouse. They go up there. And there's a little chickadee. I can just sit here and watch them all day long. I love it. But yeah, I watered Mm, there's my cardinal guy. He and his mate have established, I've seen a couple males. So there's a couple pairs, I think, that have been hanging around here. They're real territorial birds. I'm like, you guys are like, Kate, this is your rambling, cathartic, blah, blah, blah channel. This is not a birding channel, but I love watching and feeding my birds. So they've got fresh water in the night. I didn't think squirrels were active in the night, but the water was dumped out and out of its holder. All the seed was gone. Oh, painted bunting's back. See his little tail and his blue head. We want to see your whole body, dude. I'm not coming into the kitchen window. Don't look at my... Oh, the house is clean. Of course it's clean. It's always clean. You have to keep your house clean when you live in something small because it gets cluttered so easy. He's sharing it with one of the finches. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the Onion Burger Festival with my brother Chuck and sister-in-law Jeanette and have a yummy onion burger and walk around downtown El Reno, and it'll be the first adventure anyone's invited me really to go on and do. So, well, my brother did last year. We went to the botanical gardens, but yeah, some things are just, you know, I'm good at doing things by myself. I prefer that a lot, but something like this, it's much more enjoyable when you got people to walk around with and look at stuff with, I guess. And he's family, and I love him so much. But yeah, I came in from the door, and the finches are going crazy. And the painted bunny's like, oh yeah, I'm out of here. These finches are crazy. But yeah, lots of birds this morning. Loving it. So yeah, there's your wee bit of a Saturday morning video. Pandy, she's still hanging in there. Every morning I prepare myself not to be surprised to wake up if she's passed away or when I come home, because her heart is weakening more. Hi, Pandy. She doesn't do much. I think her sight and her hearing is a little less diminished. It's hard to tell. But she's eating and pooping and purring and seems to be doing her normal cat stuff. I put an extra towel over her thing just to make it more cushy because she's old and skinny, and you know, old bones need comfort. Oh yes, look at all the finches. People find them annoying because they come in such large amounts and flocks, and they can decimate feeders. There on the bottom of the little feeder, now that looks like a female. They just don't get as pretty yellow. They kind of keep that chartreuse, gray chartreuse color. Tufted titmouse. And they'll grab a seed and they'll take it to a branch and they'll hold it with their foot, or they'll wedge it between a piece of bark and they'll peck it until they get the meat out. Unlike cardinals, they don't just do it all, you know, manipulate it with their beak and go from there. But look down there on the ground. All the yellow finches and all the yellow flowers. They're all looking a little droopy this morning because it's cool and I just watered them. And so it weighed them down. But oh, there's my nemesis. Wow, get away. You did damage. Yeah, I see you looking at me. See that squirrel? He knows me. I can get really close. I can go outside and get within 3 feet of him before he runs off. Yeah, there's a little tufted titmouse. He went and got him a seed, and he holds it with his little feet on the branch and pecks at it. Yeah, I see you. I see you flagging your tail too. I need to get some peanuts, something bigger for his bowl, something to keep him occupied and off the feeders. Yeah, look at, he's full. Oh yeah, you're flagging. I see you chewing while you're watching me. Saturday morning. See, now if he wants to nibble on that hard thing, that's fine. That wasn't an expensive one, but he can't really damage it. He wants to go to that tray because that's the easiest. I see you. There's some seed in his bowl, I think. Or maybe just mess from him eating seed there. But I'm sure that's where he's going to head. I don't chase him off. I'm not going to shoot him, but I'll put out some things that'll be more for the squirrels. And you get some peanuts and throw out. Keep him on the ground. Yeah, he likes to drink. Yeah, when there has been water left in it, last night it was dumped out, it's been full of red dirt. So somebody with little dirty red dirt feet have been getting in there. But he's like, I'm thirsty. Yeah, and he's going. And that tray's for the bigger birds or the squirrel, you know. But he can sit there and eat, as long as he leaves the feeders alone. So happy Saturday mornings, y'all. Watching the birds and saying hey, and maybe I'll get me a cool onion burger festival t-shirt. We'll see. But you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you more later. Bye.